Greetings, family. It's quite interesting to see how my videos are being taken down because of violations which I know are not violating anybody's rights or violating any community laws. But I'm not going to give up. I know I've been quiet for a while. Like I told you guys, I'm busy assisting the investigating team put together the evidence against the culprits that I've been mentioning, and I will continue to mention him. Hafiz Sadiq Saquid, who is involved in business hijackings. Many have come to me. I'm actually now busy with the 6th case that I'm compiling the evidence of and putting it together. We've got 13 cases that have been opened against him, and SAPS Joburg Central, there are 9 which have never been acted on. Nazir Rahmatullah, there are 6 cases that have been opened against him. None of them have been acted on by Joburg Central. I've got lots of information that the Pakistani South Africa Association, which is PSAA, is fully captured the South African police services at Johannesburg Central. And they've captured quite a lot of the magistrates' courts, especially when it comes to the registrars and the administrators. And they've also captured some of the sheriffs that they use to execute these fake orders that they use and warrants of execution. So we are busy with them. I haven't given up, and I'm not going to give up until I get rid of these Pakistani mafias that are causing havoc in this country. I'm here to say that no matter what anybody does, no matter how many posts they try to complain on, all they do is make me want to post more and mention their names more. There is a lot of criminal activities happening in this country, and it's going unattended by the South African police services because they are very complacent in dealing with it. Many cases have been opened and nothing happens. Cases have been opened against us and we law-abiding citizens that prevent these criminal activities. When these cases are opened against us, within 48 hours we are arrested. But these criminals, because they pay and the police officers are in their pockets, they don't get arrested. Imagine the audacity of some of these police officers to come back to me and tell me that they don't know this person. How don't you know the person that pays you your bribes every month? How don't you know the person that pays you to arrest people all the time? They know these criminals. They just don't want to arrest them. We will put pressure on you until you start arresting them. I think it's about high time that I start mentioning those police officers that are on the take. And I'll mention their names. And maybe then you'll start acting. Maybe then you'll start taking us seriously. Because it's not that we don't know you. We know every single one of you. And me, for one, I'm not afraid of you. Nor will I ever be. I'm a South African and I love my country. I do this for the future of my children because I want them to live in a safe environment. I'm a businessman. I own several businesses. Do you think I want my businesses to be hijacked by these criminals? No, I would not want that. Nor would I want these businesses to be hijacked if, God forbid, something happens to me and my family is left without me. And then you have these criminals hijacking the businesses the way they do with others. This is the reason I'm doing it, so that it never happens to anybody else. We're putting a stop to it now because we say enough is enough. And thank you guys for liking my posts and sharing it. Continue to share my posts. Continue to make them viral so that this message reaches out there and it becomes popular. That we've had enough as South Africans, and we will deal with all these mafia cartels. Many people have come to me and said, Pakistanis are not the only ones who have mafias. Yes, we know about that. We know about the Indian mafia cartel. We know about the Somali mafia cartel, the Ethiopian mafia cartel that hijacks buildings. We know about all of them, the truck hijackings. We know about all of those. Unfortunately, I have not received any case related to them that I need to deal with it in particular. I had to deal with cases that involve these criminals of Sadiq and Hafiz and Rahmatullah, Nazir. Those are the cases that I've had to deal with. And that is why I'm going head on with them. I know they're Kingpin boss. I'm not afraid of him. I know where he lives. I know that he's in hiding. I know that they're involved in drugs, smuggling people into the country, I know all this, and we're putting evidence together. We're coming after you. All the properties that you've hijacked, we're coming after you. One thing for sure, I'm not going to give up. Nothing scares me. I'm not scared by anything or anybody. Only thing I ever fear is doing nothing. I'm scared of sitting back and watching crime happen right around us and we do nothing about it. I'm scared of sitting around and watching criminals get away scot-free. Why am I scared? I'm scared because the future of our children is then at risk. But am I afraid of anybody? No. Am I afraid of these criminals? No. Am I afraid of the South African police services if they come after me? Hell no. I am afraid of nothing, and I'm prepared to take everybody down, no matter what it takes. I'm one South African that's going to stand up until something is done about this. Like I said, I'm happy for the police officers, the brigadier that is involved in this matter. I salute you. I salute your dedication. I salute your commitment to this. But we're going to see results. Then I'll start mentioning your name and make people know who you are. But without results, I ain't going to mention your names. I'm not going to even mention whatever it is that you do, wherever you work. Because I'm not going to give credit until I really see results. We've been disappointed too many times by people doing things, even in the police services, where your information is taken and people pretend to be able to help you or going to help you and they don't help because they get paid a bigger check by calling the person you made a complaint against and telling them about the complaint and then getting paid. That is called information selling. We know all the tricks under the sun. We are aware about everything that the SAPS does, especially Johannesburg Central, because I've got hands-on evidence and proof of all the shenanigans they do there. We're coming after you guys, and we're coming after you with everything that we've got. And you're going to pay. For you illegal immigrants that are coming here and getting yourself involved in all these sort of crimes, yet you're running away from your own countries and pretending to be lawyers, Mr. Hafiz Sadiq, pretending to understand and know the law. This time you met your match and you know it. And you're going to get out of hiding because now I'm going to suss you out. I want to prepare you guys on TikTok. We are busy making posters with every single one of them's faces and all the case numbers. And we're going to put the investigating officers' details on each of those posters. You start calling those officers when you see these culprits because we want them arrested. Their time is up. We've had enough. And it's time we take law into our own hands and we make this legal system work for us as patriotic South Africans. Because we've had enough of crime. We've had enough of all these illegal immigrants coming into this country with asylums and getting fake IDs and coming to cause more havoc in our country and making our country look ungovernable because of their crime. And those South Africans that aid and abet them, that assist them, you too are going to face the wrath of the law. And I'm going to make sure of it. I love you, South Africa. And take care of yourselves. Nothing's going to happen to me, don't worry. Everybody that's been concerned about my health, been concerned about my safety, I'm safe. I'm protected by the Almighty God. And I know ain't nothing going to happen to me or my family because I know what covers me. You just cover yourself. And continue to share my videos. Continue to make them viral. Let's expose this cartel and make sure they're brought to book. Thank you very much and goodbye.